to be your love messages from your person, okay? Now, this reading is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. If you have a North, South Node, or Lilith in Aries, then this reading is indeed for you. Okay, so the first cards we have, Aries, are Six of Cups, excuse me, Knight of Wands in the reverse, and the Judgment card, okay? I feel like this situation has come to an end, Aries. You and this individual may have had some sort of back and forth connection that may have proven to be quite toxic or may have proven to upset a few people. You know, there was a lot of judgment placed upon this actual connection. I'm seeing like a thick fog clouding your connection. It's almost as if your connection didn't stand a chance. It's definitely love here, and there was a love there in the past. This could have been someone that you dated when you were much younger. I feel that someone wants to come in with some sort of apology, is what I'm picking up. Your person wants to apologize to you. Your person wants to apologize to you for being quite reckless in the past. This is like past life energy I'm picking up, but this connection happened in the past. It could be some sort of past life link that you and this individual have. So, for instance, this person or yourself could have a Sagittarius South Node, or a Scorpio South Node, or a Cancer South Node. You know, South Node connects to our past, what we are supposed to take into this life. In some cases, not all. I feel with South Node energies, the higher octave of the sign that is in the South Node, we should incorporate into this life. The lower octave of that Pacific sign in your South Node should be released. And now, what I have found that some people who have, you know, certain signs of people that they are connected to in this life in their South Node. So, for instance, let me phrase that properly. If you have like a connection with somebody and their sun sign is in your South Node, I have found that it can be very karmatic. And that could be the case for you. And I feel like, you know, and how I've seen that play out is that person was supposed to get released, or that person that has the South Node in the sign in your South Node is blocking growth in your life in the now. And it may not be seen by yourself, but you may experience many blockages, many delays. And it's because of the person in the South Node hindering growth. And that could have been the case with this individual. This person wants to say, I'm really sorry for, you know, causing a lot of conflict and chaos and madness and mayhem in your life. Because I feel like this person really triggered your anxiety. This individual, I feel, really triggered your nervous system. It's like they weren't able to connect with themselves, and it had an effect on you. And there was a lot of judgment, because with the Judgment card, there was a lot of judgment that this person may have projected onto you. And this person's coming through to say that, and I'm hearing for some of you, unfortunately, this person may have passed away. But for others of you, I feel strongly that this individual is struggling to put this connection to an end. They are aware that on a 3D level, this connection is over. But in the 5D, it's like they are fighting you spiritually to keep the connection afloat. And I feel like this individual was judging you if you had any major upcoming accomplishments or something that you were working on or something that you're doing for yourself. This person may have judged you because there was a fear that you were going to move forward and leave them, and that was never the case. I don't feel in your view, but this person was very fearful of you leaving them, so much to the point where they actually sabotaged the connection. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. This person's coming through to say that their mother didn't have an effect on the situation. Their mother actually liked you. It was them. They sabotaged the connection because they didn't feel worthy of you. They wish they could have shown you how much they actually loved and cared for you. They wish they'd done more for you. Their actions proved opposite to how they truly felt. Let's see what they would like to say. These are for my channeled messages. Okay, so the parents is coming up again. My parents did not teach me how to love. They didn't make me feel wanted. That's why I find it hard to show you how I feel. Sometimes I don't even know how I feel. Number 11. So this person could have Cancer in their chart, or they could have Taurus in their chart. So that's the thing. I feel like this individual is very aware about not putting the blame on anyone else and being accountable for the role that they played in the situation, because it came through that their mother does actually like you. So if that was an issue, I hope that brought clarification to say that my mother did like you. They may have said something in an argument like, my mother doesn't like you, but it was their own venom that was being projected onto you. It's like they wanted you to feel like no one liked you and the only one that you could rely on was them. And then they were acting up. So that must have made you feel like you was in a strange place. And I feel like these situations possibly occurred whenever you were on the brink of doing something great for yourself. And it's because, like I mentioned before, this person was in fear that you were going to lose them. And this person, sorry, is coming through to say that they grew up in a very turbulent household. And on one hand, they're taking accountability for their actions. On the other hand, they are kind of, obviously things that happen to us in our childhood does affect us as adults. But when we're children, we can't, there's things that we cannot, that are beyond our control. But when we're adults, we do have to take accountability, right? So this person, in some cases, almost like they're trying not to take accountability, but at the same time, they are aware that, what, I did mess up with Aries. But they're coming through to say I am basically repeating the same things that I was taught. Like, I didn't grow up in a house that was loving. My parents didn't teach me how to be loving. And that's why I acted the way that I did towards you. I feel like they may have grown up with parents that prioritize work over emotions. Maybe this individual grew up with parents that didn't even express emotions towards each other. Let's see what else they have to say. Number 33. You could be 33 or this person could be 33. This card came out in the reverse. Let's try for a baby. I think we are ready. We're settled now. We're stable. I want to co-create with you. I love you and I want you to have a part of me inside of you. You will be an amazing parent. Both of us will be. I want to have a family with you, in the reverse. So some of you could have a child with this person or children with this individual. Because I'm looking at number 11 there. And that's 2. 1 and 1 is 2. There's 2 people in the chat right now. So some of you could have 2 children with this individual, or unfortunately for some of you, maybe a pregnancy did not progress for some of you. And I'm hearing that this person feels like they are a failure because they didn't give you a child, or they were not able to impregnate you, is what I'm picking up, or get pregnant for you. If you do have a child with this individual, I feel like this person is remorseful for how they were as a parent, because they know that they were not in the right energies. This person may have had like addictions, and they know that they weren't in the right energies to be a good role model. And maybe that was part of the plan for the both of you, like to try for a child, but this person's lifestyle was not in alignment with being someone that was taking care of themselves to even start trying. And it's like they were self-sabotaging because they knew deep down within that they weren't ready, but they were telling you that they were ready, but their actions were proving otherwise, and they weren't taking action to change that. They were in fear, but they was too scared to tell you that they were in fear about becoming a parent. And that could have been one of the reasons why you both broke up as well, because you may have felt like this person's saying one thing but they're acting out in another way. And this person's coming through to say that I wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready to change my lifestyle around. I didn't know what it would take to change my lifestyle around, because I know that it would have taken a lot of work, and I didn't know where to start. The other message for you is, can we disappear together for the weekend? I want to book a getaway to Italy or Paris. That could be of importance to you. Maybe some of you have gone to Italy or Paris. Maybe you are from Italy or Paris. Your choice. I want to be alone with you. I want to never leave the hotel room, and I want to order in room service. I want every inch of you, all of you, my queen. Some of you could be 55, or this person could be 55. 5 and 5 is 10. Take away the 0 is 1, which is Aries energy. Came out in the reverse. I feel like this person may not have prioritized together time. That was the issue here. There was never enough time. This person, I feel, always flaked on plans. You may have made arrangements, made plans, but at the last minute, this person flaked, or this individual did not even make any arrangements or plans. There was very chaotic energy. People were judging this individual's behavior. People were thinking, what are you doing with this person, Aries? And that's the thing. This individual knew that people were judging your connection because of the way they were behaving. And some people knew about the way that they treated you, which embarrassed you as well. Let's take a look at how they feel about you. Okay, so we've got attraction. So this person is very attracted to you. There's something about your scent. You could wear like floral perfume or a musty aftershave for some of you. But this person, whenever they smell your scent, they always think about you, or there's something around the perfume that they bought for you or the aftershave that you bought for them. They don't like to use it because it just reminds them of you. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. They always reminisce about how things used to be when things were more peaceful and pleasant between the two of you. They feel like they made your softness hardened. There's something about them that feels like they've hardened you in some way because of the arguments, because of the betrayals, because of the backstabbing, like all these type of things. It's like they want to take accountability for not addressing their own issues. You know that Christina Aguilera song, I'm sorry for blaming you for all the things I didn't do, and I hurt myself by hurting you. It's like they had a lot of pain, possibly grievances about their mom, maybe their father, and they took it all out on you, and you didn't deserve it. They find you so beautiful, and too beautiful to even have been with someone like them. Like, they see you as somebody that is beautiful from within, and it radiates outwardly. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. They're coming to, I'm hearing full circle. Like, I feel like this connection has ended for some of you, or it is on the brink of ending. And this individual feels like it's the healthiest thing to do. This will be one of the most healthiest things that they could do. So maybe they may have walked away. And it's almost like they want to, I'm hearing Christina Aguilera again. This person could be a Sag. Someone's got Sag in their chart. You're going to save me from myself. They feel like they need to save you by walking away because, again, there's something about not wanting to harden you. For some of you, they feel like they may have hardened your heart. And for others of you, they feel like they don't want to harden your essence, who you are, by their behavior, by you being angry. They feel like you have a very strong heart chakra. They see you as very loving. Will they say you got a strong heart chakra? Maybe not, but I feel like they see you as very loving. They see you as someone that is of love, like you are the embodiment of love. I'm looking at the green there. You're very peaceful, and they feel like they came into your world and created some sort of whirlwind. And that's one of the reasons why I'm hearing for some of you, unfortunately, they may have ghosted some of you, but they feel like you're too good for them. And it's one-sided. I'm hearing teach me how to love you. They feel like they love you, but they don't know how to love you in the way that you deserve to be loved. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. They feel like, it's almost as if they're coming to some sort of maturity and an awareness to know that, okay, we argue, we make up, we make love. That's not love. That's toxic. We can't keep continuing this way. You deserve so much more. I'm seeing the image of someone looking, looking at someone from afar, longingly, but not making a move. And that's them towards you because they feel like I'm going to destroy my Aries some more if I intertwine with them. They feel like, for some of you, how they felt before is changing and they need to put themselves first. For others of you, Aries, I feel like this individual feels as if you're focusing on your self-love. You've taken your energy and your power back, which they respect, which they're, in my eyes, hurtful. But they can sense that you have both fallen out of love with each other because too much hurt has occurred in this situation. Let's see. What's their next actions? Nine of Swords. So this person, I feels like if they come back into your world, into your life, they will only cause more mental anguish, confusion, and chaos. And they don't want that for you. And tears. Because they know that right now, I'm hearing the word rotten. They know right now that they're not healthy emotionally, mentally. And even being with you caused them a lot of anxiety because at the back of their mind, they felt like people were judging them, people were, looking down on them. This is how they felt. They were very paranoid about what people thought about the relationship, about them being with you, like they're not good enough. And they took it out on you. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. So this person's intention is to expand. This person could be of a different cultural background than yourself. They don't have to. But this person's intention is to expand, is to make it in... They want to focus on their career. They want to focus on expanding. Some of them want to go back to university. Some of them want to go on some sort of spiritual retreat. They feel like they need cleansing. They definitely feel like they need to go and do the inner work and heal themselves. Because this person has a lot of mental anguish, mental trauma. And that's the thing. This person has been trying to run away from themselves, or they've projected how they feel onto you, maybe others. And I feel for some of you, this person wants to throw themselves into work, thinking that if they throw themselves into work, everything will all go away. Yeah, look, King of Pentacles in the reverse. They're trying to go towards money, career, trying to throw themselves into work, trying to focus on money, trying to get their money up, trying to run away from themselves. I feel like this person has a very self-focused energy. You know, there's something, this person, their intention is to focus on their stability. Something's not stable, their money's not stable. How they value themselves is not stable, because Taurus energy rules the second house. Second house speaks about our investments, our values, what we value, right? And they are coming to the awareness that they have not been valuing you or themselves, because they had a great thing. And I'm not saying you're perfect, Aries, because none of us are, but they know that there's, on one hand, it's like they know that there's an issue, but on the other hand, it's like they feel like if I just throw myself into work, everything will go away. So their focus is trying to learn about themselves, trying to learn about how they value others, because it's almost as if they didn't see you as, I feel like you're teaching this person how to love themselves. This person is wanting to work on their self-love and their self-value. They are fighting between being materialistic and being spiritual in a sense. You're leading by example by loving yourself. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra as well, or a Gemini, or you could have Libra or Gemini in your chart. I'm hearing this person may have been a clout chaser too. I'm hearing they've done the most, and they still got a little bit of that energy in them. And they don't like this about themselves, but they don't know any other way. They're going to be trying to gear towards expanding financially in their career, you know, getting their money up. And Spirit is just going to be pushing them towards doing the work, doing the healing, focusing on self-love. So to me, it feels like you're both going two separate ways. You're on your journey of self-love. You're attracting abundance with the green there. You could possibly be attracting new love as well. And it's almost like this person's trying to catch up with you, but they're going to be hitting dead ends, possibly meeting people that will not want anything from them. Okay, let's see what the advice is for you, Aries. So we got, you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Spirit wants you to, because I feel like you're on your journey of self-love. Maybe this person forced you to be on this journey of self-love. I feel like you and this person are separated, or you have broken up, or, and you're in a soft era as opposed to being in a harsh era, and you're loving it. And Spirit wants you to continue being in your soft girl or soft guy era, and whilst you are in that era, to daydream, to basically manifest, to visualize how you would like your life to be, because you can have it. And you're learning that love doesn't mean harshness, arguments, distrust, discord, manipulation, mind games. It can be at peace. It can be, you know, some of you are trying to manifest in a more peaceful connection. And Spirit's saying you can have that, because you are attracting what you are embodying. That is someone that is of love. And Spirit is saying relax and open your mind to receive their messages, their downloads. And I feel for some of you, this person, they are in regret. And for some of you, they may have dated you at first with an intention, and it backfired for some of you. And I feel like if they're trying to date other people for money, it's backfiring because people can sense this person's energy is off, and there's something unstable about this person, and it's repelling other people because this person's not doing the work. Whilst you are attracting abundance, or you will be attracting financial abundance in regards to having inner peace, and you will be attracting love. Some of you have attracted a new love, and that's why you're not bothered about this individual. But for others of you, I feel like this person is just hitting rock bottom, or they will hit rock bottom, because there's an energy of them thinking, I'm hearing that song, I only want to give it to you. There is a fixation on you, but they're sensing that you're pulling away, or you pulled away, and it's one-sided. And there is going to be like an energy of wanting to get back with you, but knowing that they can't, because you're going to be on two different timelines. So they're, in their view, their best bet is to try and attract someone for money, and they're going to be hitting rock bottom time and time again, because spirit is going to want them to do the work. Spirit wants you to continue to do the work, because you're in a very peaceful state, or you will be in a very peaceful state. And this is why this person will continue to look longingly at you, because they had no business being around you when they were in this toxic demon state. So that's what I have for you, Aries, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification button, because I'm noticing that I'm not getting as much views as I used to get. I don't know what's going on with YouTube nowadays, but yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Please take care of yourself. Please keep practicing self-love and being the embodiment of love, which you are. Peace out.